Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? Hey, Gail. Hey, sis. I'm a little late. Waiting on. There she is. Waiting on Ray, and here she comes. Hang on a minute. Mop the little one. She brought me treats. She brought me treats. Yummy. I got it on me.
One's sweet and one's not. That's sweet one.
Oh, cool beans. How's everybody? Raising the house. In the pocket. I did, Crystal. James Lee's phone has been turned off because it was lost, and then we found it. I have to wait 3 days to turn it back on. So if you've tried to text him, don't get mad at him because it's been off. It's been basically the. Hey, Kimmery. Kimmery's on. She said hi. She says hello. A lighter? Come here. Here. You made it to 106. Awesome sauce. So, how's everybody's Memorial Day going? It's rainy and dreary here. Oh, I tried to resub, but didn't work. It's hot there. It's rainy and muggy here. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Don't like it. Don't like it much. We had fair weather yesterday. Me and James Lee were over at Ray's house having a cookout. And it was nice. Hey, Joy. I've got to call my dad and wish him a happy Memorial Day. Did you drink you some water, Crystal? Maybe that might clear it up. Or some liquids. Or it just might be the dry air, because here in Georgia the air's been dry, but on the days it's not raining, it's been dry. Guys, do you realize that we are almost finished with this month's journal? Can you believe it? I can look back on this and say, wow, everybody helped do this. Have you tried that throat spray stuff? That sometimes can help clear up a nasty cough. And all the kitties are in here. And Cooper. My room's going to be a disaster area again. I just swept it too. Lord have mercy. But anyway, this journal is almost done, guys. Can you believe it? This month has just flown by. Just flown by. Today is the 28th. Oh, wow. We've missed quite a few pages, and I did not realize that I was on the 28th today. Oh, my. So I'm guessing tomorrow we might have to do our cover for the next one. Wow. Anyway, let me try something here. Hi, Miss Gloria. Hey, Laura.
I lit the candle. Well, you gotta get lit. Girl, you got plastic hanging on there?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
One's going out.
Thanks. Hey, Arlene. Hi, Marina.
One won't say lit.
I know. Might have to dig around the candle wick.
And one say no. I guess I'll blow this one out.
I'm sharing out. I can actually use my phone now that I'm not recording from my phone.
They like that toy, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Look at 'em.
Oh, now they're playing with it.
My nose. Oh, the tissue. What tissue
There's,
on here?
there's a napkin here. Sorry, guys. I was just sharing out the feed. You got paint on your hands you can't type? That's okay. There's many days I have glue all over my hands, and I've joined in chat in Melissa's, and I've got glue all over my hands, and that's the reason why I don't type much, because I don't want to get my keyboard or my phone really sticky. Yummy. I needed my dose of caffeine. So, I want to, huh? You can, but it'll stain it. That's the reason why there's a little bit of a greenish blue tint to it. But you can if you want to, as long as you clean it up. I mean, it's a jelly plate for a reason. It's gonna print regardless. You can print regardless. I mean, it's gonna be. It's
I don't know
yeah.
why it's my allergy state because everything is. I already took one.
Oh, you already took it?
My eyes is leaking. My nose is leaking.
I stopped up bigger and all get out last night.
Oh no!
I sat straight
too
up.
much mold in the air.
Pollen. I got the white gentle again.
I'm just trying to think of what I need.
Go
You got
shopping.
another Mod Podge? Or you just got one?
I only have one. Crap. Try that one. See if that's thick. If not,
That ain't nothing but water.
no, you have to shake it up too fast.
I ain't never shook it up before, and it ain't look like that. Like water, straight up.
Separated. Sorry guys, Ray's here. You know I get distracted when she's here.
I'm sorry. I need Mod Podge. She needs to share.
I get all of them.
I just want to do everything before I'm sitting back down. Look. But so I'm gonna need a water bucket. Which I want to follow you.
Oh no. I'm gonna run out of empty blue bottles. Holy crap.
I'm saying.
Here's some right here on the table. Or is that yours?
That's not mine. I left mine at home because I thought you had
Well, yeah. There you go. That should be good. But if you run low, put some of this in there and add this.
Is that the thick one?
This is straight up glue. This is thin, but if you run out of that, if you want it thicker than what's in this bottle,
I'm gonna run out of that. Lord.
I'm just helping you out here.
Oh,
All right. Sorry about that, ladies. All right. We are going to be working on several pages today. And I don't know how long it's going to take. And after we get done, because I'm gonna stream for my regular normal hours, because everybody's missed me and keep asking me, why ain't you streaming as long as you have? Well, I've had a lot of things to do. Well, today I really don't. And after I get done with these pages, we're going to poll our audience, which means you all tell me. Give me ideas on what you want us to work on today. So after we get these done, we will do that. Few announcements. Sorry for being late. Was doing a little bit of house cleaning and time kind of got away from me. Remember, guys, we are doing our next challenge. It started on the 25th of May, and it's going till July 1st. And your challenge is a mini fabric journal, a minimum of a 5x7. Put as many pages as you want in there, but please put at least 3 pages in there at minimum. The structure of your journal can be made of anything as long as it has fabric covering it. And the inside is totally fabric. You can have paper embellishments or any type of other embellishments on there, but as long as the pages are strictly made of fabric. You do not have to send that to me, not at all. Not unless you really want to. I will share it out and I will show everybody your gorgeous work. You can either send it out as a random act of kindness to someone special in the group. You can do a private swap between someone, or you can keep it. It's your choice. But it has to be done by July 1st, and you have to go into the post that Wanda Bailey has put up into the Creative Jewels by Emily group. You have to post your pictures in order to be counted. And if you are going to participate in this challenge, please make a comment in the challenge comment section telling me that you are definitely going to be doing this challenge, because even though you mark going in the challenge section does not mean you actually are participating. So please make a comment down below into the challenge comment section and let me know that you are participating to pay them. Also, whenever you post your picture, please post your name. Tell me who you are and whose picture it is. Because sometimes it does not let me know who the picture is, and I end up scratching my head going, hey, who's this picture belong to? So please put your name underneath the picture. Hey, Angela. Angela's in.
Hi, Angela.
What challenge? Oh, you haven't heard. Oh, I will I will go back over it real quick for Angela because she likes stuff like this. Angela says, hey, Ray. Laura says, hey, Ray.
Hey, Laura.
Hi, Millie. All right, Angela, just for you, because you like this kind of stuff. In our group, Creative Jewels by Emily, our next challenge for all the way till the 1st of July is a mini fabric journal. Your structure of your journal can be made of anything, but your cover has to be covered with material or fabric, whatever you prefer to say. And your insides must be made of fabric. You can use any type of embellishments that you want on your pages, as long as your insides, your guts are made strictly of fabric. And it goes from May 25th all the way to the 1st of July. And you have to post your picture with your name underneath your picture in a comment stating whose picture it belongs to. And as I said, it goes all the way up to the 1st of July. And the winner of the challenge will get a prize from me. Oh, that challenge. Yes, yes. And just remember, folks, a little birdie said a little something awesome. I believe I'll be entering for sure. Ah! Yay! Angela's entering the challenge. Yay! Yeah, because I had to do something a little different, come out of my comfort zone. I've got my material that I'm going to be using for Mom set out. So I will be making this offline because I'm not exactly sure what the heck I'm doing. It's a learning curve for me. So Ray said that she would be teaching me all kinds of things, embroidery wise and all that. And so I'm very excited about that. I've got some fabric that I want to work with. And so she's going to be teaching me on the off time. So anyway, ladies, remember, I will be having an auction on the 31st of August on this channel, not the Divas, but on this channel on August 31st. That is my birthday. I'm going to be having a birthday auction. Donations are welcome. You don't have to, but donations are welcome. Let's see. Don't know exactly what time it's going to be, but it's probably most than likely going to be in the evening time. I will not be broadcasting on that day, the day of the auction. As you guys know, I need a little bit of time to get it together, but I will be having an auction, and I will put my PayPal information into the description box after the stream has posted. We should work on the journal offline together too. Yep. Everybody has different artistic abilities, and each one of you are very special to me because you each have something different to offer and to put into the group. And I love learning what you guys can do. I mean, it warms my heart to see all your pictures, and it makes me feel really good that I've got a really awesome, beautiful group of jewels and divas. So guys, I really do appreciate you guys for coming in each and every week, every day that I stream and supporting me. It just a big hats off and a thank you. And also, I want to give a hats off to all of our military personnel and veterans that have served in our military and fought to keep our United States safe and all that bad stuff that happens away from everybody. So if you see a veteran out there, especially our World War veterans and our Vietnam veterans, go out and buy them lunch. Go buy them dinner. Show them that you care and that you appreciate their service, guys. And if you have any relatives that have served, give them a great big hug and say thank you, because I know I have a few. Anyway, I'm tearing up. I don't need to tear up because I can't see the screen. So anyway, guys. Anyway, guys, give your veterans a great big hug. Make sure that they know that you appreciate their service in our country. So happy Veterans Day and happy Memorial Day to all of our veterans out there who have served and will be serving. Hey, Mama. I want to give a very, very special thank you to my father, who was in the Air Force. And also a very big thank you to my grandfather. He was in the, I'm not sure what branch of military. He doesn't talk about it very much, but I want to give a special thanks to him for his service, or both of their services. I know that I have more people that have been in the military in my family, but I don't know exactly whom. I just know of those two. So, hats off to my grandfather and my dad. I love you both.
The hanger here. Well, I don't know one. You want it? Oh, I've left it there so you can hang it. Okay. I'll find somewhere to hang it. Well, that was the best spot I could find.
She is making painting papers.
Too far away.
Sorry, guys.
I interrupted you.
Yep. I was on a roll too. I was getting her done.
Sorry. No.
All right, guys. As I said, hats off to all of our veterans out there. Give them a great big hug. Buy them dinner. Buy them lunch. Let them know that you care. Tell them thank you. Whoa. Let's see. What was the question? Let's see. I have a copy of my grandfather's enlistments. Ex-husband and one son. What was the question? May have to ask it again because I don't know what the question was. You finally bought you a small jelly plate? That's awesome sauce. They are fun and they are addictive. I haven't played with it because I have got 2 drawers full of painting papers and I'm using still. She's playing with it because she don't have many. She only makes a few and takes them home, then uses them, then comes back over and makes more.
Yeah, I don't do it that much. I don't need more.
Uh-oh. Angela was in timeout. Millie, what was your question, dear? Yeah, you asked if campus material counted. As long as it's some type of fabric material. I mean, as long as it's pliable in your hands and it's made of material, fabric, fibers, that kind of thing. Yes, so yeah, you can use it and it's fabric. Do it. Uh-oh, Laura's going to Michael's and because she received a gift card and she has to go hit the sales. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Awesome sauce. All right, ladies, I have something special planned for today, and the word of this one is linen. I'm going to pull this away because these are my things for the next one. Because we've got a couple to do today. We've got, I think, 5 to do today. So our words for today are linen, quote, shop, and depth. Hey, Joey. Okay, going to be here, but getting to work. All right. Awesome sauce. Hee, it's okay. That's what girlfriends are for. Awesome sauce.
Hey, share that.
What the heck are they doing?
That don't sound good.
No. Oh, it's not. You know what it was?
Really? What?
Yeah.
It's broken. It'll be okay. It'll be all right.
All right. Crazy kitties.
Breaking stuff.
We'll see you in a bit. We'll take you. Oh. Are you hot? Because I turned the air on just for you.
No, I'm all right.
Okay. All right, guys. Now, today's piece is going to involve linen. And I figured that I would go back in the day. Can't find the one that Stacy sent to me, but the ones that I've picked out will do. Stand them in the corner. Oh, neat. I accidentally cut 2 because it was apparently sitting on top of each other. So I'm going to put this over here. May use it, may not. You never know. May use it in my journal. But this is a piece of linen. And what we're going to do is we're going to be taking some archival ink. And we are going to be putting some old-fashioned stamps on our sheet. How about that? Did you write your spray?
No.
I was depending on that.
I'm sorry.
That's what I was waiting on.
Why didn't you say something? I totally forgot it.
Ah, that's okay. We can do this. We shall do this. It'll be okay.
Do you think so?
Yeah. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be stamping on this linen as if it were printed onto this. Yeah, these butterflies. Oh, where did we get these? Did I get this in Happy More? Did we purchase these?
What?
These. Did we purchase these? These look like a Tuesday.
I cannot remember.
Oh,
Maybe.
what was it? Tuesday morning? A different Tuesday morning, or
No.
I can't remember. It's been a minute. It's been 3 months ago. Because that's when we first bought these, I believe. What is Angela doing? ECO dyeing on fabric and paper later today. All right. What's ECO dyeing? What's eco?
So you take leaves and plants and use the dye from the plants to try to change the color of the paper.
Ooh.
You
Ooh.
pull it.
Man, those pink flowers that we had a month ago would have been perfect for that.
Lots of different ways you can use.
Oh, and then we got little dark pink roses on the fence line. Ooh, uh-oh. We might have to go pick some and do that. Mm-hmm. Boiling flowers on the stuff. Now, would it work if you put your fabric, like a lighter color fabric, into the water and boiled it with it? Is that how you do it, or do you pour? How do you do that?
Paper.
Can you use fabric to do that? I have leftover Mother's Day flowers and I'm excited to do that now. Even weeds count. How'd you do that? Oh, my texture thing. That's cool. All right, so we're going to take this and we're going to stamp it on. Uh-oh, I may have to use my big block, and I need to get something.
I like the color. I mean,
Is it a copper color, coppery brown
it's
color?
copper and true red.
Ooh, right, sort of like a dark copper, like a burnt copper. All right, I finally remembered my stamping pad. You have to layer it and hold it down with a heavy object. Yes, fabric tack, fab tick, and paper. Lazy. Don't got weeds high, but brown. So guess that could be a new grunge look. Ah. Ooh, am I giving people ideas? So happy to be doing that. All right, now since this block is too small, I need to get a bigger block than this, but a smaller block than that one. And you gave that one to Crystal, I believe.
What?
The one that was bigger than this, but smaller than this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're gonna make this look pretty cool. I'm gonna stamp this. This is like an old farmhouse. Oh, that's pretty. Look how pretty that turned out. Oh. So pretty. I can use the little one on this one. Yep, that came out perfect. I haven't seen people do this in ages. All right, that is turning out so awesome, ladies. Okay, what was that? Hey, yes. What is that? A trough? I can't tell what that is. I don't know, but I'm gonna stamp it. Like this stuff was meant to be. I think it was calling to me in my sleep last night. Oh crap, I just totally did that wrong. I just hope I don't transfer the ink from my fingertips. Crap on toast. Ah. So how many people's going to drag out their inks and material to do this now? And their stamps. Okay, how do I make that turn without it, without it looking funky? All right, I'll just pull the image all the way across. That'll be all right. It's clean, shiny green, has a great color. There you go. You've never tried this, Millie, or are you talking to Arlene? This is a good set. I got this off of the place that we shall not name. We shall not name the place this came from.
Hey.
How about place that? Oh, keep that. Keep it. She just made it pretty. You guys know I'm into the baby white flower thing again, so
I might put a couple of trash.
I don't like those. They're too yucky looking. I have yet to order from the place unnamed. Well, I did last night, and I had been saving a little bit to do it, and I got some embossing folders, and I can't wait to receive them. Let's see, that one looks a little big. I'll put this out here because that looks almost like a silo or a milk jug. I don't know. I've used every one of those. That is a cool little stamp set. It's the very first time I've used this, and I actually got a really cool print off of that. Look how pretty that is.
Awesome.
Let's see if I can get it to focus on the one. It's nothing but stamps, guys. And this is linen that we're making look like an old print that you would get at the store. I've got another piece over here just in case Ray wants to play with it. I know she will.
What?
You want to play with something like that?
What is that?
It's archival ink and stamps and linen. But I have it underneath my thing. How do you keep the ink from running? This is archival ink. It's waterproof. This is what I'm using. And you can use this with any type of thing. You can even use these for your, this would be a really good idea for your mini fabric journal, maybe. Not that I know of. Mama, well, are you still in here? You can answer that question better than I can, because you know. It says, this is from Ranger. It says archival inks can be used with water-based dye inks, acrylic paint, and watercolors. Ideal for stamping over alcohol inks. That's what it says. Millie's wanting to know if I'm pretty sure you've used this before. If archival inks are waterproof, or basically won't hurt with water. I believe I got that from you. I think you sent it to me. Thank you, Gail. Okay. I was about to stamp that. Y'all got me distracted. Okay, we're going to start with another round of images here. Laurel's in the house.
Hi, Laurel.
Okay, if you mean, will it wash out? It will wash out. You need to use fabric ink for stamping on fabric that you're going to wash. I'm not washing this. This is going to go straight into a journal. I'm not going to be washing this. So if you don't plan on washing it, you should be fine. Awesome sauce. See if I can see where I'm placing this. Now, all this may not go inside the journal, but I'm hoping most of it will. I made the cut just a little big. I gotta sit here and clean all of these, but that gonna be all right because it gonna turn out right. Oh, yes. As Ray said, she hopes. What did you do? Oh, I like that. What you do? Was that a stamp? Really?
Yeah.
That's bubble wrap?
It looks like flowers.
It does. It looks like a border. That's neato. You should see some of the stuff she's jelly printing over here. Okay, I already got the Hummer. All right, I can do that with the little one since this is a tiny, tiny thing. All right. Pardon her.
Sorry. That was me staring at the page, guys.
Better to clean them while they're semi-wet. I've let that dry. Oh, no. Thank you, L'Oreal. I either bought that stamp or I got it in Happy Meal. I'm not exactly sure. I cannot put my finger on exactly where I got it. So if you sent it, please raise your hand because I cannot remember if I bought it or if it was in Happy Meal. All right, now to put these back on here before I forget. I believe I got it in Happy Meal because one of the stamps was missing. I really didn't mind it because it was pretty. There we go. I better put the ink cover on it. And for the farmhouse or the barn, this came from the place we shall not name. All right. Oh, Joy sent them. That's what I thought. Joy sent them. Thank you, Miss Joy. They are coming in handy. Aren't they pretty stamped out? Let's see. Do you know who makes the butterfly and the hummingbird and dragonfly? That stamp set. Maybe I could look it up. I had the thing you just here 2 seconds ago. Where's the page? Inka Dinka Doo. It's set number 99121. Hi, Skylar. Honey, how are you doing? Everybody, let's welcome Skylar back to the channel. He was the one that sent that beautiful journal charm that I won in his channel. He is a fairly new crafter, and he makes all kinds of beaded stuff. So everybody, let's give him a very big warm welcome. What did you bring? What? You brought your new ones that we got? No. Oh, your oxidizing? Gotcha. All right. Let's put this next set on. Skylar, we are working on a special journal for the month. I don't know if you've tuned in to any of the broadcasts, but we are working on a very special journal. It is called a word journal. And what it does is it gives you a few words for each day of the month. And you have to do the prompts that it says for each month. And I have missed a few days, so I am playing catch up. Hi, Patricia. And so we are adding stamps to our linen here and making it look as if you bought this at the general store, like an old-time general store. So this is what this is. Whoops. You may have to go in and look at my previous broadcast. That way you can catch up on what we've been working on. What's the matter, Georgie? All right. Y'all may hear the heat gun. I may have to move the trash cans. I can't get that past the cord. Joy. There we go. All right. Sorry, Ray's here and moving things around. All right, now I really wish I could find that paisley stamp that Miss Stacy sent to me, but I cannot find it for the life of me. Because those would be really pretty to put on here. But, well, you know, crap happens. Laurel says, hi, Ray. Hi, Ray. Okay. All right. Now, I wish I had a different color archival ink. instead of black, but you know, sometimes black's best. You can't go wrong with black. I'm going to pop underneath my desk and get under my folder because we still got some blank areas, and it could use some filling in. So we are going to look in our thing here and see if we can find some real pretty things. Small things. That would work. What did you do? Did you burn yourself?
No.
All right, I think I just got a cool Paris stamp at Tuesday morning on Sunday. Oh, Saturday. Oh, you got to rub it in my face, don't you? Huh? All right. We are going to use this pretty little bumble, a little bee here. I'm just playing, guys. I'm not jealous. I'm happy for you. What? Me? No. Look how pretty that's turning out to look. One more stamp and I think it'll be all right. All right, so we have a finished product. Look how gorgeous it is. It looks like a piece of material that you would have bought at an old general store that has the scenes on it. Hey, it's okay. I can redo it. It's alive. I can just go back and watch and see what I did. All right. Now, let's clean up our stamps, our stamp pad, and let's get this in our book. right. All right. We got her good. All right. Let's move this out of our way. Move that there. And let's get our sheet out. I've got ink all over my hands, but that's okay. It's going to get rid of. Oh, I just took the whole loop out of that. Go me. Crap on toast. Come on, get on there. Thank you. I need to clean my hands. Hey, little C. Hi, little C. I better get these journals done so I can go shopping, Angela says. You better if you want to get new stuff. All right, now my hands are wet. Can't close it. All right. Now let's move this over here. And of course, it's going to be a little big. I may have to do a little trim, but I really want that farm scene on there, so I'm going to have to trim from here down, but that's okay. That is okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our good old Fabri-Tac out. Let's give that a second. What? Laurel's getting something. What? What are we getting? You all must share because you know when I crap my head's down. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, George? All right, I'm not even going to bother cutting the rest of that off and let it fray like that. It's kind of cool looking. And we can use this on something else, maybe a future project or something. But that is cool. Ray might even use it on a tag. You never know. I use her scraps and she uses mine. All right, where's my good pair of? There they are. Went way over my craft budget. Walmart finally got some acrylic metallic paint, glitter gel pens, and decorative tape. Ooh. Let's see if I can poke through that. Yeah. May not go all the way through, but it cut it a little bit. Alrighty. And we now have our linen page. So, what you guys think? That is our linen page. I'll put it on upside down, but that's okay. That's unique to me. All right, now I'm putting my cap on. Now, our next page is quote. And so what I have done is I have went through and was being very creative when I picked these quotes out. I picked out escape, it's here, allergy season. Next one is from dusk till dawn. There is simply nothing else like it. I've got a lot of strong women in my life. Actors, producers, friends, family. I'm going to be there to support them. And the last but not least, it says, you are living in your own love story right now. It's time to declare your destiny. I don't know if y'all can see that because that blasted autofocus thing. So what we're going to do is we are going to line these up on here. And trim them down a little bit. Yes, they have clearance and dollars. They got pearls. Oh my gosh. No, you didn't just tell me that. Hey. I can't really get there right now. Money's tied up in something else right now. But I do love my pearls. Someone remembers. So a collage page is kind of what you were doing except with quotes. Yes, sir. You were very correct. Thank you. You get it. Ding, ding, 100 points. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna be funny with it. Let's see. Oh, I did it just perfect. There we go. Make the page look cool. Oh, Angela, you gotta share with me, baby. You gotta share with me. Oh, I'm in love. Let's see. I'm gonna use some tacky glue on this one. We might even put some paint on the borders there, make it pretty. Ooh, I had that upside down. It'd have been funny if I put it on there upside down, wouldn't it? I mean, you can be funny with it. You can make your own little quotes. You can write your own and put it on there. You can even write quotes down from back when you were a kid, what your mama would say to you when you got in trouble. Like, say, idioms. Idioms are like basically something, they're a funny little quote. Say, your mom's saying, basically asking, you want your butt busted. In other words, she would say it in a tone like, you're cruising for a bruising or something like that. That's what they call an idiom. A play on words of what you really mean. Write down what your grandmother used to say to you, or write down your favorite things that your favorite actor would say. Something like that. Your name is on a Happy Meal bag, girl. I'm like Laurel. I have a ton of Happy Meal to get out. Oh my gosh, you got me something? Awesome. If that's who you're talking about. Ooh, she's making some pretties over here. Y'all should see it. She's got my drying rack. Well, she did have my, oh, there it is. She's got my drying rack where I hang papers up, tiny papers up. She's got quite a few of them. She's got some. But I know what she's doing, though. She is making some stuff for our journal kits that we're going to be selling in the auction. So I know what she's doing. Y'all can't see. Are you under the weather, Joey? I hope you feel better. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, joy. Do-do-do-do. Y'all remember that song? And there's also a song, I've got joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart. That's something I used to sing when we were in school, in grade school. Oh, you just looked up idiom? Ah. Did I have somebody going, what is that? And go look it up? Oh, she was advertising and making me want all kinds of things. Shame on you, Angela. Shame on you. I did that upside down again, but that's okay. This page is going to go in upside down. I might have to just turn the order around. You know. You'll have to turn the book upside down to read the quotes. So our quotes are in there. Yeah, go out. Hey, Linda Trace, have you got your package yet? Because we sent them out. I sent them out.
Probably won't be till tomorrow because the mail don't run today.
No, that's true. That's okay. I knew what you meant, Angela. Not yet. Yeah, she said that you may not get it until tomorrow because of the holiday today, but they are on their way. Let's see if I can put some color on this. I'm going to use some spray. Let's see. Let's use this. And we might be able to mop up some of the overspray and put it on a really cool. Oh, I had to pick the blue, didn't I? You know what? I'm not going to get this on my hands. Let's see. No, I'm not. What did I think? See, I didn't. I used the wipe to cover my finger up. I don't know if that covered up the words. It did, but that's okay. We'll be able to block that up a little bit. Let's give it a little bit of a background. That one kind of got toned all completely out, but I'm hoping once it dries, it doesn't disappear from sight. Ooh, that's going to be a pretty color there. Is Joey leaving? Okay, gonna sign off, everyone. Talk to you later. All right, Mr. Schuyler, thank you for coming in today. You have a great day, sweetheart. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. Let me clean up. This is gonna be a really pretty baby wipe. Maybe I should have chose some of the lighter colors, but that's okay. I still got ink on my hand. Shame on you, Ray. You jinxed me.
What?
So we got another really pretty baby wipe we can play with later on when it dries. Yay! Look how pretty that came out.
That's dark.
It is dark, but it's pretty though. All right, so we kind of covered up some of our phrases, our quotes, but still, you can still see it. The colors on here are not doing justice because you can't really see them because of the lighting. But that is so pretty. Yes, I got inky, but that's okay. A little bit of dish soap and a soak in the dish pan. It'll be all right. So a little bit of the ink kind of bled through, but that's okay. It gives it a really cool appearance. So it's on there, and we've got this page done, which is upside down, but that's okay. So we are in here. We're in like Flynn. Okay. Oh, why did I do that? I got to get the next sheet out. All right. Now, let me get the next sheet out because we got to do 2 more, and then it will be the audience poll. So, our next one is shop. Well, I thought about this, and I thought about this, and I thought about this. I was like, okay, what can I do with the word shop? There's many different things that you can do for that. So I went and I sat down. And I stared at my magazine pile. I'm like, okay, what can I do with the word shop? Well, what I came up with is what we do around Christmas time. What do? We shop. And so what this page is about is where we shop and what we shop for. I mean, it's just going to be a collage of things. I mean, I'm going to fussy cut with some of this. It's not going to be the biggest thing in the world. But it'll be a collage of things that we do for Christmas time and what we shop for and what we look for. I mean, it's just going to be a little different. I mean, we shop for things in our homes. We shop around to see what the best travel we can get. Shop till you drop. Yep. And we shop for people new dishes and things like the things that you don't know what to get people because you don't know their style. You shop for get them a set of dishes or get them some home accent things to put on their mantle or their coffee table or their special table that they put things. Some people shop for new homes and their layouts. Only at Christmas, well, birthdays and stuff, but I was looking at all this kind of cool stuff, you know. And then some people shop for like bedding, stuff to go on their beds. And as I said, you want to go on a vacation, some people shop for new traveling gear. And it had to be purple, so yes, I had to cut it out and put it on here, yes. And so the rest of this stuff is basically a montage of Christmas scenes that you do, you know, the cool stuff. And so what we're going to do is we're going to fussy cut some of this stuff and put it on here like a huge ATC. That's basically what this is. Just imagine ATC in bigger form. This is what we're doing. Now the next one is going to be a little bit harder because I haven't planned that one out yet because I just realized that I didn't plan that far ahead. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I've already fussy cut some of them. And we're going to cut around these cool little glasses. Is anybody else doing the word journal with me? Using their imaginations? Giving it a little bit of a thought for something every day and giving you a little bit of peacetime and exploration of yourself? I'd love to see your handy dandy work. Yes, I love the luggage too. Isn't that pretty? The way I've cut this is just perfect for the size of this paper, so I won't have to cut much. I can keep it straight. You know, nothing ever stays straight with me. It all goes wonky-fied, but that's okay. I'm working on scavenger hunt journal. I hope I can get this thing done by deadline. When's the deadline? Because all I got to do is basically glue stuff down. Because I got all the images and things that I need for it. I just need to glue it down. I got half of I worked till 2 o'clock the other morning or the other night getting some of it done. About 50 pages done so far. Not till August, but still. Oh, I'll definitely get it done. I'll probably get it done within the next week or so. Do we have to wait to mail it out? I might even have time to do another one, to be honest with you. I ain't lost my mind. I've got time to do another one. I got plenty of arsenal over here. I might do one just to keep one here or do a swap in here with them. You never know. Or I might even put it in the auction. You never know. Oh, we can mail them when we finish? Okay. Laura, are you still in here? All right, Miss Joey. Thank you. All right. Now, that's a cute little setup. Now, if only it'll stay like that. Now, let's see if we can start at the bottom and keep it right. If I can just pile it up the way I have it on here. I will be doing excellent. Okay. Now, we have that here, but we need to get some of this glued down first. Getting her done.
Sorry. That's squeaking over here. No, I'm just trying to clean it all off.
Gotcha. Now we can put that down, cover up that little bit of a hole. Question, are those, for those of you doing the scavenger hunt, are you just gluing things down, or are you painting, decorating the pages too? I'm doing all of it. I'm painting and decorating and making it look nice.
Making it in a journal.
Making it into a journal, Ray says. Thought the heat gun went out. I was like, no, I'm about to pull out the little bitty thing if that happened.
The thing wasn't completely cut.
Hmm?
I still got some reading over there.
It's coming along. It's getting on there.
Using them all.
Did Laura leave, or have I just missed her comments? Laura is my partner in the scavenger hunt. I mean, I've got to add a few things once I actually get the pages glued down and everything. I'm going to be adding stuff to it, but that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do the background and getting so PO'd because the stupid lines are showing. It's very like the blue bleeding through the gesso and the napkins. Tint your gesso, Mama. Tint it. That way the lines won't show as bad. That's what I did. Just put a little bit of paint in it and mix it in with your gesso. It doesn't look as bad. It is tinted antique white. Oh. Well, I don't know. I'm not that experienced in fixing that stuff like that. I don't know. Wish I could quit moving my board here. Oh, wow. I have to use gesso because it gives me grit, and whatever I'm putting on there gives it grit to stick to. So I have a question, ladies. Now that you have seen this journal, would you guys like this journal, this May journal, to be put into the auction in August, or did you want me to just keep it and have a memory? Hello, Michelle. What do you guys think? It looks awesome. I'll just be too critical. You know, sometimes you are your worst judge. You think that sometimes that you think that your artwork or the things that you do are just plain ugly. When you show it to somebody else, you have a cringe on your face and they have this little light in their eye saying, "Oh, it's beautiful." Don't listen to your inner self. Have somebody else look at it when it comes to your artwork, because sometimes it's beautiful. Has anybody talked to Helen? Because I've not seen her in a few weeks. Is she all right? Well, hello, Liam. How are you doing on this fine Memorial Day? It's very rainy and dreary here. So we are trying to make things a little bit brighter on our end. Most of the pages are painted because of the lines. Sometimes I left the lines, and sometimes I just took like a paintbrush and used the metallic color and just went over the lines faintly, which actually turned out to be pretty cool with some of the pages that I did. It just matched perfectly. All right. Let me trim this off. Sort of like our giant ATC here. So you guys never answered my question. All right. What do you guys think of our shop page? No, this is basically what I thought about when I seen our word for shop for the 27th yesterday. That's what I was thinking about whenever I seen that. Because a lot of the shopping time, a lot of shopping is done during our Christmas season. And so this is basically a picture list compiled of the things that we would normally shop for during our Christmas time. Yes, you did what? Oh. Needs a little glitter. That's true, but I'll put that on after the show because of the page that we've got to do on the opposite side. We got to do today's page, which brings me to our next word, which is depth. And I'm kind of lost. Does anybody have any idea what we could do for the word depth? Anybody? I seen Helen in a live last week, I think. Don't quote me. Oh, okay. This is our word for today, which is depth. I'm not no, not death. Depth. Now, let's not think anything negativo. Ocean. Under the sea. Looks like we're going with mermaid stuff, I'm thinking. Mermaidia races. Okay. Well, let's go and play with some paint and some blue and some greens. I don't think our alcohol inks, our glitter inks, will stay on this page. So I'm going to play with paint. So let's paint us a sea place and find some of our mermaids that I have left that Miss Wanda sent to me. If I can find them. I haven't used them all. Hang tight, ladies. Fairies. May have to cut one. May just have to. Because I'm not finding them. I'm babying my darn mermaids, man. My mermaids and my unicorns. I baby. Man. I'm looking for a certain one. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. May have to pull out my die cutter machine and cut one. Y'all give me just a minute. I'm going to probably have to cut me a mermaid out from something. Let me see. Some fairies. I could find my little pretty fairies.
That gum, man. This is most irritating because I know I had them. I may have used them all. Yeah, I think I may have used them all. And there's my butterfly where I keep. Yeah, I must have used them. All right, guys, give me just a second. I gotta cut me a mermaid out.
We'll take this second.
Erg. Animals, seasonal, parts, eaters. Berries. Come on.
Let's do. I gotta get. I'm gonna cut out some sea life too. I just got in the mail the other day. I've only got 2 mermaids. 2. Can you believe that? Just 2. All right. Since this is so small, I can actually put it on my desk. Move this out of the way. Move that. Move that. Move you. All right, now, since it's so small, I don't need many. Hey, Gail. Go ahead and kiss the girl area. Why? Oh, kiss the girl. That's off of Little Mermaid. Don't tell me I cut 2 pieces. I did. Daggone it. I wonder it was so thick. All right. This is so easy to use. I love it. The only sad thing is it's not as wide as the one that I had before, but that's okay. But it's so easy to turn. There's no fighting it. There's hardly any fighting whatsoever. And it cuts out perfectly. Let's see. Okay. And one more. That one's good. Don't be so hard to be so what? talking about? Those would be really good for stencils too. Just take a cloth or something, damp over top of it. It'd be perfect. So I'm gonna keep that in these scrapple piles. Tiny bubbles in the wine make me feel happy, huh? All right, now we got our greenery. We got to clean out our mermaid. All right, great. I'm gonna have to have my little pick. Hang on. These are handy dandy. I love it. Thank you, Joy. One of the tips broke off of this, and I can't use it. So, I wonder if he has any more. Because James Lee loves these things. He uses it all the time, and somehow one of the tips broke off. He's my die cutter when he's here. This must have been, I must have cut one of these with my painting paper because this is thicker. All right, now that is thick, so I've got to cut that accordingly. Oh, let me spot. Good morning, Nicole. Now we're gonna slide this through. Y'all get to see me play with the die cutter. Show you how it works. This is when you can get it Hobby Lobby. Big kick. Ay, please don't shift. Let's see if it cut. That way I don't have to run it back through. Did it? Yay. I thought I was going to have to run it back through, but it came out. Holes and all. Hot diggity dang. It's about time for me to do that too. All right. I'll put this in the floor here behind me. Hey. Huh? What?
I need to put some of Welda
Boxes real quick. They're in there.
Okay.
This is so pretty once it's free of the little pieces. Thank you. I got it off of the site We Shall Not Name. It was kind of an expensive one, but it was a splurge. Had to have it. It's so pretty. Oh no, 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 no. This one was a gift from Tanya. I thought I'd order this. I had this in my my reserve to buy it. Actually, it was another one that I guess I'd gotten. It was expensive. So there's that really pretty die. It's a big one. It's got a long braid. I think I can have it lay it focus. Hello, KK. That's that die. This is on my little bits and pieces that I save. I'll use these somewhere else. All right, ladies, if you'll excuse me for just a minute, I have got to go take a potty break because that coffee's already starting to run through me. So it'll be just a second.
Guys, I can't see chat. So if you're trying to talk to me, I can't see it. Oh no, I got ink on my shirt. I have to cry. I am doing oxide. I'm watering it down the glass plate and putting it on envelopes. So I got some painting. I don't have any.
They were in there laying on my shorts I took off last night.
Really?
Yeah. Who the kittens were. I think it was an all-in dozer. Yeah, I could make confetti. This garbage, there are some pieces in here are actually really pretty. See, look, little paisley. I could lay that down and could lay it down and make cute little little paisley pieces. I mean, it's really pretty. There's different kinds. I can make a whole page of that stuff. No, this is paper. I mean, I could make all kinds of, I could make a full page of a paisley out of this. Be really pretty. This one is paper. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. I don't want to get paint on it. That's gonna go in my my scrap box. All right, now. Our next page is depth. So the gods have spoken. The jewels and gods have spoken. They want a sea life. So we decided on a sea life mermaid type of deal with our page here. I got it from Tanya Smith. It was in Happy Mail. But I ordered the grass and the sea life stuff. All right, what's it? Oh, okay.
do it gesso. No. I can actually mix
some gesso in with some of this blue paint, this metallic blue paint, to make it a very soft ocean. Let's see, where's my... He says, I don't know about that. It's raining outside. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna mix a little bit of this blue metallic in with this gesso. So we will make a real pretty blue, very light, but has a deep color to it. It's alright. One of the kittens is crying. I bet you it's Georgie. Georgie! Hang on a minute. I gotta go in on the kitty. I don't know who's crying. Who's crying? I don't know. Dozer, is that you crying? Dozer and Georgie are sitting right next to each other. I don't know which one it is. I don't know. Alright. I got that mixed. I'm still in your dryer for a second. Or your dryer. Oh, it's hot. You hear it? The rain? You hear the rain? Oh. Whoop, don't. All right. This is just the base. This ain't gonna stay the color. It is pouring the rain out here. Welcome back, Carrie. All right, Miss Lynn.
Can you put them where they are?
Yeah, they're in a right there. That's exactly where they were. I was gonna tell you they were in that kind of a envelope. Yeah, we can't even put up a flag out here. It's raining. I have one. Literally, I have one, but I just can't put it up. Let's see. Let's add a little bit more blue to this, and I'll keep that paint for a painty paper or something.
You don't have to tell me how to use it. I haven't used this one.
It's the same as the other one. You do it the same way. That's the erased board. That's what you set the platform on.
So you just do this?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. All right. Just a small piece. And that's all you need is a small piece.
And the ridges go up or down? Up,
Down.
down. Paper goes underneath.
You can actually cut it either way, to be honest with you, but I like to cut it down.
I thought you had the paper had to be on top of it.
They're just down, but you can cut it either way. Set the die either way. As long as the paper is toward the ridges. Oh, is Gail leaving again? Bye, Miss Gail. Thank you for coming back in. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this blue out. Ah, don't you do it. Need a small brush, one that I can just draw straight up. Okay, came back in, but I gotta run for a bit and lunch with heavy hugs to all you don't. I'll make it back before you all go. All right, I need to go wander around in my kitchen to find something I can fix with leftover chicken. Probably my daughter. Problem is, my daughter went shopping in the pantry, so I'm out of everything. Okay, well, Joy, tell me what you got, and I could probably give you a recipe. All right, I've got to dry this. Because it's going to be a minute. Cut? You didn't cut at all? You may have to go through one. You didn't put the paper in the right way. Hang on a minute, guys.
Do I put this on here?
Hang on.
I told you I don't know how to do it. You have to use this one. Is it any different? Yeah, it's smaller than that. It's gonna go through. That's what I was asking what to do. Sorry. No. Hang on a minute, guys. I think Ainsley's home. It's soaking wet. It is. He poured rain out there. Yeah, just put it on with that, and you put the plate over top of it. And you run it through.
All right. Sorry, I had to teach her how to use the thing, and James Lee was outside. Let's see. 5 leg quarters, about 3 squash and an onion. Okay, here's the thing. Do you have any spices? Do you have garlic powder? Do you have butter? Do you have rosemary? Let me know if you have all 3 of those. Yes, garlic. No butter. Yes, rosemary. Do you have olive oil or vegetable oil? Okay, what you do is you take your garlic powder and your rosemary, mix it up in about, this depends on how big your leg quarters are. Mix it up into your olive oil. Let it set for a little bit. That way the flavor can soak up into that olive oil. And baste it onto your chicken and put it in your oven. Make sure you put a little bit in the bottom of your pan. That way it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan unless you have a nonstick baking pan. And bake it at 350 degrees until your chicken is done. The best way to find out if your chicken is done, if the liquids in your chicken run clear. And do you have any, to add to that, do you have any red potatoes? No potatoes and the chicken's already cooked. That's okay. You can still rebake it just at a lower heat. No potatoes. You know what I'm thinking, right? Right. Rosemary chicken with dusted potatoes. Let's see.
No.
You didn't cut it right. Let's see. I used to go shopping in my pantry. That was okay unless they did it when I wasn't home to see what they took so I could replace it. Now they live 3 hours away and I miss it all. Hello, Cindy. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Do you have any other type of vegetable in your cabinet, say green beans or asparagus? Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, crap. It says I'm off on. Really? Yep. I just seen it. Let me know something. Can y'all see and hear me? Oh, you did. Good thing that was offline. At least I think it was offline.
Oh my God. What happened?
Stuff down.
Whatever was in this cup.
Oh no, I think they heard that.
Crash and burn, crash and burn.
Because it's buffering. Yeah, I think they heard that right.
It's all right.
Did y'all hear that big old crash? I'm gonna have marbles all over my floor. Oh man.
What? Glue stick. I didn't do it. I didn't even use the glue stick. But today,
I'm gonna bust a little puppy's butt.
here,
And
hang
I
that
can't
back
get. Well, you can still use it.
up. Hang that
If
back
you
up.
can use it because that's.
Ew, it's got dirt on it.
Pick off the dirt.
Gross.
Pick up the. Oh, y'all are lucky. Y'all didn't hear that.
Cooper's getting them.
What?
You think he's gonna try to eat?
You won't be able to bite it.
Lord. Hang on, guys. We got escape tomorrows. Hey, come on now. I feel like we're playing for Chinese shepherds.
Oh, there's the butt back here.
Good. Still into the marbles.
We've lost them totally. We totally
Hang
lost
on a
them.
minute, guys. There's still birds under there. Dirty water spilling out. Thank you, Lord. Oh, good Lord, I'm crawling on the floor of my belly, guys. Feel like a snake. They're all up underneath the chair. And I won't keep it from here. These are the days of
Thank you, Jesus. Whew, y'all should have seen me. I look like a snake rolling around on the floor. All right. What do we have in here? 9. I lost some.
probably too much drying.
Oh, I just got crap all over me. Hey, that's good. You actually don't need milk to make chicken and dumplings. All you need is chicken broth and flour and butter, buddy. You don't even need milk. Chicken broth, a little bit of water, butter, salt, pepper, and flour. That is all you need. Well, just get chicken broth. All right. I kind of sort of like this. It's furry. Very simple. I gotta put it on with the. Oh, I have got paint all over the back of that. Wonderful. All right, I have to clean it up. All right. May have to stop streaming.
One of my favorite ones.
All right. I may have to hurry with this and then start a new screen for the audience audience participation. Is everybody here?
You see this big paper?
It's in line.
One from my house. Didn't you see it?
Uh-uh.
You don't see what it is?
It's cute.
Do you have a stand?
Not like that.
For your book?
Yeah. Yeah, I printed them.
I may need to print me a couple.
I actually got some extra.
I think I might sell. I think I got some interesting. Not so. Telephone, crayons, and one more.
Telephone.
And what? I got you. I'll do it for you. Just remember when I printed,
I saved all of them, and I can go back and print for you.
and I can work on the inside.
Mr. Lee. I know. I'm watching it on from my phone. I can see we're buffering.
Where's the cutter at?
Underneath there. I know.
I can't reach it.
Stamp. We've got some bad weather here, guys. I don't know if I'm buffering still or not. It's raining quite a bit. It was pea pouring rain a few minutes ago. Yeah, James Lee said he'd be home in about an hour. He was soaking wet. So he's going to be kind of ill when he walks in. Mm-hmm.
At least you found his body.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, that's what he was asking if I got it turned back on. I was like, no, it takes 3 days because when we deactivated it, it was on a temporary deactivation. And so when I called to reactivate it, they gave me a reference number and they said I'd have to call back in 3 days and I would have to give them that reference number. I've got that spot where I wrote it down, put up, that way I can get to it real easy and I don't lose it.
Yeah, that's all there.
Mm-hmm. I need a little bottle that's easier on my fingers. You know, these little bottles are actually for quilling. The bottles that I'm using right now are for quilling. I went back and I looked at my orders, where I ordered it from, and it said it was for quilling. I need a bigger bottle as just as a fine tip.
Wow.
What did you miss? Your glue? This is all I got. I've got tacky glue. A big old bottle of it. Can y'all still see me? Service sucks. It's different. I'm losing people. So I'm losing people. It's buffering. Yeah. Chat has slowed down. All right. Oh. What the? Weird. Can y'all still see me? It's buffering. I'll finish this and I'll start a new stream if I have to. That way it's a totally different show. Got awfully quiet. Ah. That's why.
Let me see. Cool.
For what? Me? You know what? I'm gonna stop the stream and I'm gonna start again.
can't see.
Look. I can't stop the stream.
You can't stop the stream.
No, look at the bottom. Look where the comments and stuff are supposed to be.